Going to start with you, Francesca. When you guys were putting this together, obviously it's based on a remake, but this is more of a deeper introspection of Jane and John. So, what were some key elements that you wanted to ensure you created as far as the early parts of their relationship that are new to us as viewers?
Yeah, I think we were excited to sort of show like the B side of a tape of a spy show. And I feel like doing that is like really kind of focusing on intimacy. We wanted them to start off, with a lot of walls up. And really feel like two people genuinely first meeting and having to merge lives, and then show how those walls got chipped away gradually in a way that felt really sincere.
So, Maya, for you, Jane, this version of Jane is quite different than what some would expect and,
Mhm.
and develop through this process. What were some of the things that you were excited about exploring with this character?
Well, I loved that she was someone that had so many walls up, just as she was describing, and was, going to be over the course of, you get to really see a big trajectory from a character, and that's always fun to play with as an actor because you have all these, you have such a long arc that you can explore. So having those walls further, more and more get broken down, and being able to like emotionally connect with another person and reveal her insecurities, reveal those vulnerabilities, was so fun for me. And also just to play someone that was so physically strong was different, and a woman. I had been playing a 13-year-old for a very long time
We
with a
love
bowl
her.
cut. We love her, but like I needed to know what it felt like to be a woman again in a role, and this pushed me to that place. So it was helpful.
Francesca, for you, when balancing out the relationship and those intricacies that we get to see them go through, how did you balance how much spy activity you wove into that to, make the story support that, but still give us this other side?
It's a great question. We really wanted to kind of hit every single checklist of every spy trope we could imagine. So we thought about that in terms of types of missions, locations, things we've seen before. But then you get to play with that because the way you subvert it is by having relationship milestones and kind of playing with that. So we joked around on set. We like coined a term called the spy sandwich.
Yeah.
So like the sweet spot was when you had like a good amount of spy stuff and relationship stuff, and they could come together and sort of speak to each other. So the sweet spot was when missions would then evoke sort of like either insecurities about them as individuals and how that could then speak to the relationship. That was sort of the territory we tried to live in.
And Maya, for you, you mentioned the physicality. Is there a favorite stunt or move that you had to get into for Jane?
I mean, I think in the last episode when we did so
Action
much,
Maya.
that was Action Maya, and we did a lot of hand-to-hand combat. Loved learning that, and also, I'm terrified of guns, so having to like learning how to handle a gun and hold it without wincing was like that was a big growth
Yeah,
moment for
you did it.
me.
I know that these interviews are short, but at one point we were doing a ski mobile thing where actually the stunt double was supposed to actually do the stunt on the ski mobile, and Maya just started taking off. And we were just like, keep rolling, keep rolling. We're like, oh